Hi.
What's your name?
Ari Motwani.
Hi, Ari. I wanted to ask you a question. I wanted to find out what you think is causing so much youthful violent crime.
I would say just the prevalence of social media in our society and how violence is being depicted in pop culture would be some of the two biggest reasons, in my opinion.
That's a great explanation. And how do you think we can combat that?
I would say really just having the cognizance to realize that what people perpetuate on social media isn't reality.
My name is Henry.
Henry, I want you to talk to me about why you think we have so many youthful violent crimes.
There are many reasons, and they go deeper than the basic parent not disciplining their kids. It's a whole setup. I feel strongly about the government. The government has to do with how they're telling the teachers how to guide their kids, and in the end it turns out that the kids are chaotic because of that reason. There is also that black and white separating and telling them teaching them about black lives, and all they're doing is keeping the problem there. If they would erase that or stop teaching about black lives or history, or Black History Month, then everybody would be equal. But every time they keep putting that pain into them, it becomes another problem. So it's just how they separate us. I strongly believe they have ways of keeping everybody separate because together we conquer. So they don't want us together.
Alejandro Noel, like Christmas.
Oh, hi.
What's up?
That's a great name.
Thank you.
Can you tell me what you think is causing all of the youthful violent crimes?
As far as I'm concerned, like I said, Miami's just hard, you know, whether it's youthful or not. You go anywhere else and the crime is always going to rise. The cost of living here isn't that cheap. It's jobs are really hard to get. Right now rent's going up. A lot of things are just going up. A lot of people are left either homeless or in a struggling place, and then you have to consider that this has been going on for a while, so it's been carried on from like generation to generation, where you have someone in the 90s that's been growing up struggling, and now it's 2021, and throughout this whole time they've just continued to endure this hardship. And some of them get out, yes, some of them do, some of them find better living. But for me, example, I'm the only one in my family that had the opportunity to find something better. Coming from a family of immigrants like everyone else here, it's hard because, like you said earlier, some people don't know how to speak English, some people don't know how to speak Spanish. And Miami's a city where if you don't know how to speak either or, you could really find yourself in a rut of I'm just not that useful. You know, if you only speak Spanish, you could put you in a place where you get a job offering, but you probably might not get the same amount of income that someone that's bilingual might get.
Ileana, do you mind sharing with me your opinion about why there are so many youthful crimes nowadays?
Well, I suppose people are afraid, and when you are afraid, you do anything to win her particular work, you know, and don't see if it is a child, if it is a woman, if it is an old person. They are only fighting to be happy, or fighting sometimes for nothing, just to be in action and do something. I think they are a little mad, you know.
And why do you think so many young adolescents are committing crimes where before they didn't?
I think it is the same reason. They have a lot of force. They want a lot of feel alive. And it is a matter when you kill someone, you feel like a god. Oh, I killed. I am over the people. I think it's the base, a better way to free our will. There are another parts of people that do very good things. and fund organizations for people and give food, employment, so that someone take the bad way and another take the good way, that is to love people.
My name is Joel Thompson, and I think that there's more underage crime, probably because maybe different influences and environment. I guess it depends where the person lives. Plays a big role. Also, maybe hip-hop music might play a big role also in increasing violence. And like I said, I think that an environment plays a big role.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Brian Keith.
Hi, can you tell me what you think is causing all of this violent, youthful crime?
From my personal opinion, I think it has to do with parents not raising them and being there with them, coming up and teaching them morals of how to respect older people. A lot of kids now are raising themselves, and I don't think that's good. I think the school system should have a little say-so. I think they're not really putting down their foot like they should. Because discipline, when I was in school, we would get paddled. For any little thing we did, we get it. And I think that if you, not to beat a child, but just let, and you really don't have to even spank them, but just when they do wrong, pull them to the side. And the parents need to go with the school system when they're wrong and not try to go back and forth. Because some of the kids, they do things at school and go back home, and parents don't look into it and just say, "Mama, I didn't do that." But I just feel that it goes all back. It starts at home. It starts at home, and if they raise them, and this is abroad, not just not just African Americans and white. It's everybody, because we all play a part in it. But hopefully, I'm a spiritual person, and I believe in God that and He looks at it. So maybe they can turn around, and be home. Don't have your kids out at a certain time of night. Curfew is you don't need to be out at 9 o'clock at night. You need to be in the house. No alcohol, anything of that nature, because that kind of bring on criminal activities with alcohol and with drugs. So I just feel that's my personal opinion on that situation.
What's your name?
Jorge. My full name is Jorge Angelo Sanchez, and I wanna contribute in this interview, talk about the violence that's going on around Miami, which Miami is a pretty safe city, but lately there's been there's been a lot of violence going around here. Well, mainly that's because of the freedom that the country is giving the people, because of racism or gender direction, stuff like that. The freedom that the own country is giving us, we're taking advantage of it, and we are taking it to another level. That's one thing. Another thing is the tourism here in Miami. I work in the industry of restaurants, and the tourism is going to shed right here, especially people from other states are getting, Miami, a lot of violence, stuff like that. And that's all I gotta say.
Hi, John.
Hello. I think it's just the lack of parenting. Where are the parents? When I grew up, I was in a very stable home, had mom and dad. I had good discipline, so I understood what was the things that I should do and things I shouldn't do, things that were right and things that were wrong. And today, there's so many kids that are growing up without that. Without the parenting. I think that's the main reason.
My name is Gladys.
Gladys, can you tell me what you think is happening that so many young people are committing violent crimes?
I don't know. I think that people are crazy because of this coronavirus, or I don't know. But it's really, really shameful. It breaks my heart. Every single time that I put the TV and I see those, it's horrible. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I really, really don't know. I wish I knew so I can do something, to make it better, but I think that it's going to be something like a miracle, to tell you the truth.